My name is Emmanuel Chibasa, a journalist from Mara region, Tanzania. I used to cover and report stories which have solution to the community member. And one of the story I'm dealing with is environmental story. My daily activities is to cover and report. And my innovation idea is to cover and investigate stories on Lake Victoria. We have seen that people are using this Lake Victoria as a dump. We have seen there are a lot of waste polluted, and no one has ring the bell to fight or to create awareness to the community member about what is going on in Lake Victoria. Water and sanitation is one of the topics which need to be addressed more, especially water quality in Lake Victoria. We have seen that water quality in Lake Victoria has been declined in the past few decades. We have seen there is increase of inflow of nutrients into the lake, but we have stakeholders and the government. We need to take measure, both government and non-government organization, in addressing these challenges. There are some information has been collected by local and the national authority on the scale of location of polluting industry, which are mostly found in urban area. For example, breweries, fish processing, small-scale mining is also increased in Tanzania, which lead to some contamination of waterways by mercury, which used to amalgamate the recovered gold. And these water are going to the Lake Victoria through rivers which are found in Mara region. We have seen and we know that Lake Victoria is also used as a source of food, irrigation, transport, agriculture and industrial waste, and the drinking water. And because of the nutrients, there are some increase of sickness for human and the animal in the area around the Lake Victoria. Despite being the largest freshwater lake in the world, Lake Victoria has faced a number of environmental problems within the last decade. Some of the challenges need to be addressed through social media campaign, including pollution, biodiversity loss, habitat destruction, and the soil erosion. So my innovation is to create awareness on this challenge so as to bring accountability to the government and other stakeholders.
Projects both in the urban and the rural areas of Tanzania. For the past 6 years, I've been working at Ifakara Health Institute, a non-governmental research institution, researching the best innovative approaches to improve the quality of drinking water and the management of wastewater and the fecal sludge in Tanzania. Now, Mwanza, known as the Rock City, is Tanzania's second largest city, where 67% of its population lives in the informal settlement. The fact that Mwanza's informal settlement is characterized by terrain that is hilly, steepy, and rocky, the provision of basic sanitation services has been so challenging. Only 21% of the city-generated wastewater is managed by the city council. Consequently, this resulted in a larger portion of wastewater and fecal sludge being fed into the Lake Victoria. The polluted wastewater carried various health risks for the people living around the lake, as up to 70% of the local population use water from the lake untreated, either directly as drinking water or watering the livestock. Although there have been some efforts made over recent years to reduce the volume of fecal sludge entering the lake, the existing facilities are not even remotely sufficient to stop the increasing pollution of the lake's water. Furthermore, there is also a lack of reliable data quantifying the problem in such a way that a number of additional pollution abatement facilities required could be determined. Based on the wastewater and fecal sludge management chain, I propose an innovative approach that focuses on integrating interface, containment, transportation, and treatment to solve the existing wastewater and fecal sludge challenges in these informal settlements. This innovative approach will increase the amount of wastewater and fecal sludge being treated prior entering the lake, hence reducing its pollution. To enable this innovative approach to succeed, first, there is a need to generate reliable data to quantify the extent of the problem. Collected data will be used to generate sheet flow diagram for Mwanza City Informal Settlement to present a clear picture of how wastewater and fecal sludge and identify the gaps in the service delivery. I will therefore use the Pooptank Fund first to conduct field and desk-based activities to collect every necessary information needed to generate the sheet flow diagram.
My name is Saul Mwandosia. I'm water sanitation and hygiene expert with the 12 years of experience. I live in Mwanza, the second largest city in Tanzania. In Mwanza, most of the people we depend on Lake Victoria as a source of domestic water, but the quality of the water has been deteriorating for some years, and the major factors include human waste and other human activities. So the way I look at the waste which give stress to the lake, I see there could be a risk to humans, but also to the living organisms that depend on the lake. I am proposing to look at where we can contribute to improve the water quality of the lake. Majority of the people live in the rock and hills, and those people are of low income. So during the rainy season, what they do is they let the fecal sludge to go to the drains, which are taken by runoff water to the lake. I am proposing the following. First, to invest on the technology, especially on the latrine, which is resilience to the rock and hills, which can also be connected either to the sewer or septic tank in the future. But also, I want to look to the governance. So I'm looking at the possibility to invest on governance and ensure we do smart enforcement. So I request you to join hands with me. We can improve together the quality of the water. Thank you.